Donald Trump has come out swinging again, this time saying Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson should be in jail. He claims ICE officers' lives are in danger in Chicago, calling the situation sabotage and a total failure of duty. But Mayor Johnson fired back, saying Trump's just trying to lock up another brother. Johnson didn't hold back, saying this isn't the first time Trump called for a black man to be arrested unjustly, and that he's not backing down. Trump responded by saying Johnson's not too bright, and he also wants to lock up the white guy, meaning Pritzker, because in Trump's words, the white guy's building a wall. Pritzker, on the other hand, shot back at Trump, calling him a convicted felon who's threatening to jail people while being unhinged, insecure, and a wannabe dictator. He made it clear, if Trump comes for his people, he'll have to go through him first. Trump supporters, though, mocked that comment, saying, "Jamie's big, but not that big. How's his ribs going to stop a chopper?" They even painted a wild picture. Kids in Chicago waking up to Black Hawk helicopters landing on rooftops to round up criminals. But Trump argues the city's already under siege, claiming Chicago has over 110,000 gang members, 1,200 shootings this year alone, and 360 homicides. He compared some parts of the city to Afghanistan and said 5% of Chicago's population are gang members, while nearly 10% are illegal immigrants. That's why Trump has now deployed more than 500 National Guard members from Illinois, Texas, and California on a 60-day mission. And he challenged Pritzker, asking, if he tells the Chicago police to block the Guard, who do they really stand with, the mayor or the president? Trump says the streets are begging for help and that he's the president for all Americans, even those in cities like Portland. In Portland, one business owner broke down after being burglarized 10 times, saying leaders have ignored them for too long. Portland's mayor, however, denies there's any chaos, saying footage being shared is from years ago and insisting people are just out enjoying the sunshine and farmers markets. Critics call that delusional, pointing out that Portland's been facing riots for over 100 days. They also accused Democratic politicians of coaching Antifa members on when to cause chaos, trying to shape what they called a reality TV story for a reality TV president. But Trump's team says reality TV or not, this is reality. Reporters covering these violent protests are being attacked by Antifa militants, while police look the other way. One journalist described how suspects escape into Antifa safe houses near IC facilities, fully equipped with food, showers, and funding from so-called mutual aid groups. Meanwhile, the White House press corps is being criticized for caring more about Trump's late-night calls on Air Force One than the dangers faced by journalists on the ground. One reporter emotionally asked, "How would you feel if masked militants tried to kill you every time you showed up to work?" Then came breaking news, a major peace deal in the Middle East. The war in Gaza is officially coming to an end. The White House confirmed that Israel and Hamas have both signed the first phase of Trump's peace plan. That means hostages will soon be released, and Israel will begin pulling troops back to agreed positions. Trump called it a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, and the United States, thanking Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey for mediating the deal. He said this is the first step toward a strong, lasting peace. Blessed are the peacemakers. Analysts say this could cement Trump's place in history as a peacemaking president. They point out how he pressured Iran by destroying their nuclear sites after they refused peace, and that move, combined with cooperation from Arab nations, made this deal possible. As the news broke, Trump was in the middle of a press conference about Antifa when he was handed a note. The deal was done, and he'd be needed immediately. Later that night, the mood lightened with humor and late-night commentary. There were jokes about Biden, AOC, and even fitness influencers. But the segment ended on a striking note, saying that under Trump's leadership, even his critics are being forced to work harder, hit the gym, and rediscover strength. The takeaway: Trump continues to dominate both the political and cultural conversation, whether it's law and order, global peace, or even fitness trends. Love him or hate him, his impact is undeniable.